Okay, all right now. I think the rest are still coming in while we're waiting for the rest. I'm just gonna start with the questions. Okay. So today we are also still gonna continue with revision paper one. All right, paper one. Okay, so paper one, no calculator. Okay, now one person got this wrong. Let me see. Ryan. Okay, what happened? This one. Okay, now, generally, as long as you, I think, generally, all doors in Singapore are actually 2 meters. Okay, they're actually 2 meters. Cannot be two. Oh, how was it, Hannah? Okay. Okay, the height of houses is definitely more than 2 meters. Okay, so height of houses is definitely more than 2 meters. The door is actually 2 meters. If you all stand at your door, you all will see that there's still a lot of gap. I mean, I don't know how tall you are, but uh you can, if you are 170 cm, then you can take one long ruler. You can see that it's actually another long ruler before you touch the door. Okay, all right. Now, question two. Nicole paid $6 for a box of 30 pencils. Okay, now Prita, is Prita here? Prita's not here yet. Oh, she got the answer wrong. Okay, right. Now, okay, so for this question, so 30 pencils cost $6. Now, if I change to cents, it will be 600 cents. This is 600 cents. One pencil will be 600 divided by 30 to give me 20 cents. Okay, so we have B, improved by 2L scores. Well done. Okay, all right. Good. Okay, now next question. What do we have? Next question is an algebra question. Okay, now as long as you see this 24K, this is just like if I replace K with a unit, so this is same as 24 unit. So which means that it is 24 times 1 unit. So 24K would also mean 24 times 1K. So if K is equals to 2, you have 24 times 2 divided by 10 minus 2 plus 1. Now, if those of you who got this question wrong, you cannot do this first. You cannot do this first. You must do this first, followed. That means you must do, the correct way is to do this. Okay, the correct way is to do this. So what do I have here? I have 48 over 10 minus 2 plus 1. 48 over 10 is the same as, if there's a 0 here, means it's 1 decimal place. So you have to do this first to give you 2.8 plus 1, which is equals to 3.8. Okay? You did, okay, very good. All right. Question number 4. Now, when it comes to beakers like this, what you need to do would be to ensure that you know what each division is about. Okay? You must know what is each division. Now, can someone tell me how much water is there in beaker X? Can someone tell me how much water is there in beaker X? Thank you, Charmaine. So this is 140. Z into milliliters. Okay. So what about Y? How much water is there in beaker Y? Thank you, Pranati. So that's 150. Thank you, Charmaine. And now, okay, so Z, how much water is there in beaker Z? Okay, Charmaine says 250. Everyone agree with her? Is it 250? Yes, okay, so that's 250 ml. So from here, which one is the most? X is the least. Most and least, so that's B. Okay, so that's B. All right, now, let me just very quickly, okay. All right, question 7. Okay, now, how do we know which one is larger? Okay, let's take a look at this. This one I can simplify to give me 1/3 minus, which is larger? Do I minus this? Okay, now, if I were to make into, I want to compare with 1/3, isn't it? So if I take times 3, if I take 6/18, if I take 6/18, that means I make it into an equivalent fraction. So for this type of question, to make denominator the same is so big, plus you don't have a calculator. So what you do is make the numerator the same. Now this is the same as 1/3, isn't it? So if you compare these two, since they have the same numerator, which is greater than 1/3? Which is greater? This is certainly greater, right? So now, if I were to compare with the rest, 1/3 is equals to 4/12. So this is bigger. And 1/3 is equals to 3/9. And this is also bigger. So which fraction is, sorry, it is smaller. So which fraction is greater than 1/3 would be B. This saves you a lot of time. Okay, so this way saves you a lot of time because you're just comparing the fraction that you want. Comparing with the fraction that you want. Okay, question 6. What do we have here? So we have PQR. Now, we have P being a right angle triangle, Q equilateral triangle, and R being a rectangle. Which one, what is the area? Can we find, just by looking at this, can we determine how big they are? Can we do that? Can we determine that? We cannot, cannot, right? So if I were to make this into 1 unit, for example, so I have area of P is half times base times height to give me 6 unit square. This will be half times base times height to give me 7 unit square. This I will have 4 unit times 2 unit to give me 8 unit square. So which one is the largest? Largest is R. Which is the smallest? Smallest is P. So that's B. Okay. All right. Question number 7. Now, who got this 7 wrong? Heidi and Pranati. Why? Okay, let's see. So a shop had a number of laptops for sale. After selling 36 of them in the morning. So that means if I were to use a model to represent this, okay, laptops for sale after selling 36 of them. So 36 of the laptops sold in the morning. 3/8 of the remainder in the afternoon. So which means that whatever that's left after selling 36 laptops, this would be the remainder. Now, and 8 of the remainder. So, here, the remainder is 8 unit. So now, if she sold 8 of the remainder in the afternoon, it was left with 1/4 of the laptops. So what's left here? 5 unit. Yes, you can do branching. So what you have here is the number of laptops left, which happen to be 1/4 of total. That means if 1/4 of the total laptops is equal to 5 unit, that means the entire 1/2 of laptop is 4 times 5 unit to give me 20 unit. That means this whole thing is 20 unit. So 28, how many is 36? How many units is 36? Is it 13? Why 13? 12 unit. Yes, thank you, Pranati and Hannah. So 12 unit is 36. That means 1 unit will be 3. Okay, 1 unit will be 3. So busy, Prita. Okay, now. So from here, how many laptops were sold? So to find the number of laptops sold, it is based on what's in the morning and what's in the afternoon, right? That's the number of laptops sold. So here we have sold will be 36 plus 3 unit to give me 45. Is it 45? Yes. Okay? That's okay, Prita. But you missed the question that you got wrong. Okay? So this is one of the question. All right? Okay, let's look at number 8. Okay, 8 and 9, pretty straightforward. All of you got it correct. Okay, so all of you got it correct. What's your answer here to number 8? It's simple. Yes, it is simple. So I'm not going to go through. Can you tell me your answers? That's right, Brian. Thank you, Brian. So Brian says 9.43. Hannah, Pranati, thank you. Okay, let's look at number 9. What's the value? Yes, that's fine, Prita. Hannah, that's right. Okay, Pranati, correct. Now, just a quick revision. Okay, so if I have angle at a point, how many degrees is that? What's angle at a point? How many degrees is that? Thank you, Pranati. That's right, 360 degrees. So angle on a straight line. How many degrees is that? Thank you. Okay, so Hannah, Pranati, Brian, thank you. Okay, now, so if I have an angle and then they tell me that 2 straight lines cross each other like this. Now, what is this? These 2 angles are equal to each other. What is the, thank you, Pranati. So, wow, I'm impressed. What is the property that states these 2 angles, these 2 angles are equal to each other, provided they tell you that these are 2 straight lines. So what's the property? Vertically opposite angles. Thank you. Okay, so it's vertically opposite angles. Then if I have like this, whereby these 2 lines are parallel, what can you say about these 2 angles? What's the problem?